What's up guys, Matt here, and in this video I'm going to show you this cordless leaf blower compatible with 18 volt Makita batteries. I did receive it to do this video. Let's get it unboxed and check it out. So this comes with 3 different nozzles you can switch out, as well as the ring that comes on the actual device. It does include its own earplugs, especially since it is a loud device. The manual is short and sweet, just a few pages, so I'll include it on the video here so you can always look back on it if needed. The first nozzle is a flat mouth nozzle used for blowing dust and ash in narrow gaps or daily household cleaning, and they all come with tabs, so they'll slot in and be nice and snug on the device. Next is the narrow round mouth, which is good for blowing dust off home computers, keyboards, and dusting. And then this last one is a full width extension tube, so it does have the L notch on one end and the 2 tabs on the other. My personal favorite is the ring that comes on the device right out of the box. I do feel like it is the strongest airflow option. The bottom of the device, as you can see, is compatible with 18 volt Makita batteries, and here's what the back looks like. As you can see, the fan on it. Make sure to only use Makita 18 volt batteries with this. I have a fully charged 5 amp battery I'll test it out with, and it just slots right on the bottom, and it does work like a drill where the front flashlight will turn on when you press the trigger, and it will stay on for 5 seconds or so. So with all of these different nozzles, you can choose which nozzle or combination of nozzles fits your needs best and just slot them in and get right to using it. In my case, I want the most amount of power, so I'm actually just going to use the ring that came included with it to maximize that amount of power for leaf blowing my driveway. Don't forget to use earplugs since it is a very loud device for how powerful it is. I got my 5 amp Makita battery all hooked up and ready to go, and the first thing I noticed was how powerful it was. Look at the kickback on this. I did also notice it takes around 3 seconds for it to rev up to its full power. So I definitely saved up a lot of leaves in my driveway in hopes that this would give you a good gauge of the power of this thing, what it sounds like, and what you can expect with it. It does have variable speed control, so depending how far you press the trigger is how powerful the fan will blow, and they say it has 40 meters per second of airflow and 850 grams of wind pressure. I will say this is a extreme amount of leaves to remove, a 1 time per year amount to remove. So this was a big task for this little device. I got around 30 minutes of intensive, full blast, high power use of this, blowing these leaves off. It does use battery very fast. I did have to switch batteries after about 30 minutes. And the one issue I did have with it, even on a fully charged 5 amp Makita battery, after 30 minutes of intense use, I'd hold the trigger and it would quit out on me even while I'm holding the trigger. And this kept happening where it would quit out after 5 seconds or so. It worked perfectly for the first 30 minutes. So in my personal experience, I think this is a great device. Small, lightweight, easy to use for smaller to medium projects that are generally under 30 minutes. So that's all for now. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching.